is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Greens Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Hey, Nate back here for another SJPorr challenge review, and I've got a clean Duvel Tulip, and I've got the Catch-22 from DA154GB, so it's a Great Britain beer. And I tried not to stir anything up. I did see that there's some sediment in the bottom of this, but I'm not sure if I was entirely successful. Overall, there's some fairly decent clarity. It seems like a pretty pale beer. No style selected, but from the description, we have 5.5 by volume, Mosaic Simcoe, 88.8 IBUs. So, sounds like a pretty darn hoppy pale ale, if not IPA. Right? Maybe a little light on the ABV for an IPA, but hey, I'm cool with that. So pretty cool. It says serve chilled, 500 ml bottle, and let's get into it. I'm not entirely sure if this was bottle conditioned or not, because the sediment in the bottom is actually more reminiscent of like a hop debris than anything. Hop debris, hop tube, if you will. Not a bad nose out of the bottle. Let's go ahead and get it in the glass here. I try to be careful. Wasn't a whole lot of hiss on that. A little bit of firmness in the PET bottle, but you can see the comments now. He said firmness. Alright, there you go. Not extremely clear, but you can kind of see through it if you hold it up to the light. The little widget in the bottom of the glass is got some bubbles rising up, but other than that, not a whole lot of streaming bubbles. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of a head there. I did get a little bit aggressive with the pour, but not too bad. Looks like there's some carbonation in it, even though it might be a little bit light. So I'll give it a swirl here, get a nose. So swirling up, you can see I conjured a little bit of a head on it. Pretty white. Doesn't look like it's going to stick around though. Let's dive in for a nose, huh? Well, for 88 IBUs, I'd say that has probably faded off quite a bit. I'm actually getting a fair amount of a malt character out of it. Probably almost more dominant on the malts than it is on the hops, but I am getting a little bit of that mosaic out of it. Not a whole lot of a Simcoe, but definitely that nice mosaic kind of citrusy, fruity thing that it's got. That it it does, and a little bit of an earthiness too in the nose. So not bad. I'm going to go ahead and dig in and take down some notes and scores, and come back with some finals. Now that's a nice bitterness on there. So the bitterness in the aroma or I guess the hop character, doesn't really give you that perception that it's going to be bitter, but when you drink it, it definitely is. And it does have a nice malt balance on it for sure. I think this one would have been a heck of a lot better fresh, but for making a voyage all the way from Great Britain, that's holding up nicely. It's pretty darn good tasting beer. I think it lends itself to the English IPA a little bit more than the American IPA, but that's not bad in my book. Real nice malty backbone. Pretty clean. There's probably a neutral yeast used on that, maybe USO5, Cal Ale yeast. And if I had to guess, I'd say Maris Otter on the malts, but could be something else. Yeah. Cheers to DA154GB. I'm gonna spend a little time with this, come back with some final thoughts. Alright. Had some time to take down some notes and some scores and give it a little more taste and just kind of hang out with it for a little bit. As it warms up, still have that haze, so I don't think it's a chill haze, I think it's a hop haze. I might be getting a little bit of a yeast ester off of it, but this isn't like an English yeast, it's still a pretty clean, neutral yeast, so I'm still thinking USO5 there. The carbonation is a little bit low, but the body is, I guess, I'll say the lower end of medium, so it does have a little bit of density to it, so it's not too thin. It dries out, but not too much. There's a little bit of warming there, so 5.5, I don't know, yeah, sometimes these calculations can be off, but it seems like it's got a little bit more ABV to it. There is some carbonation there. I really think that there's a shift that this beer goes through when it's fresh versus when it's got a little bit of age on it. And I think when it's fresh, it's got a lot more hop character to it. And I think as it ages, that starts to fade off, and the malts come in and take kind of a dominant role. Because this is a bit of a malt forward beer, in my opinion. I mean, there is some hop character there. I don't know, they were just spoiled with all these American IPAs. I don't know, but it's almost got like a hybrid, like ESB / English IPA thing going. Real nice biscuity, kind of bready malt. Yeah, enjoying the heck out of it, man. So, cheers to you. Best of luck in this leg of the challenge, and thanks for the entry. And I'm glad I got a chance to try it. Cheers to you.